In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a small sloop in Minecraft. Now if you're new to the channel at all, we do a lot of time lapses and tutorials just like this one, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also guys, if you want more ship tutorials, I'll leave a link in the card above, as well as in the description to a full playlist. Anyway, let's get into building. So here we are on my flat tutorial world. So guys, the first layer is going to be underwater, nice and easy. So it's this layer right here. If this orange block that I keep on placing and destroying is water, that's where your layer is going to be. So you can have the slabs and the full blocks and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be on that level. In total, the ship is 17 blocks long. It is 5 blocks wide. That includes these little bits on the side. The actual hull itself is actually 3 blocks wide. It's pretty thin, pretty small, and it's 19 blocks high. So that's what's going on there. Now what you'll notice is, because it's got the bowsprit, so if we are counting from this box, then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks, and then we actually hit the bottom of the ship. That'll give you an idea, because then you've got 1, 3, and 5. You can then figure out if you're building it right up to the dock. Probably block number 3 from the front part of it is going to be where you're going to be wanting to go, because then it won't hit too much of the front part of it. For the back, pretty much it's right up against the wall, so I wouldn't really worry about that. So the basic materials we're going to need right for the beginning anyway are going to be a dark oak slab, dark oak planks, and spruce planks, and we'll of course add to that as we build the ship going up each layer. So first things first, what we're going to do, if you do want to build this one in its little box, then that sometimes helps, definitely helps me for figuring out how I can get the ship to fit into the right place and how much space it's going to take up overall, but up to you guys. So for me, from this box, I'm going to go back 6 blocks. So I'm going to place one every odd. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a 6th block right here. We're then going to have a dark oak slab on the upper piece. Then we're going to have 2 blocks behind that, 1 and 2. I'm going to go out, so diagonal from that. Going to have 3 slabs, 2, 3. Then we're going to move in with 1 block, so 1 block there. It's really difficult to show you guys, but 3 slabs there, 1 block there. Then we're going to have 1 slab on the end of that. We're going to leave a block, so nothing there. And then we're going to have the spruce plank. So, I've just put that block in there to show you guys that. Obviously, it's the same on the other side. So you get your 3 slabs. Then you get your 3 blocks in the middle there as well. So just fill that all up. That is it for layer number 1. So for layer number 2, what we're going to do is place a dark oak plank block directly on top of the slab that we had before. Then on the front of this, we're going to have an upside down dark oak stair. On the side of this, have a dark oak stair as well, like that. Then what we're going to do is go onto the side of this and just curve that around, so you get an extra one on the side there, like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have 4 dark oak plank blocks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, like that. And then we're going to do a similar thing. Well, I say similar thing, slightly different, but we're going to have an upside down stair going this way. Then we're going to wrap that around to here. Then we're going to have a slab. Now here we're going to have a normal stair, or an upside down stair still, but right on the back, like that. So right here, stair going that way, wrap it around. Then we're going to have a slab on the upper here, like that. For the back, we're just going to finish this off with a spruce stair, like that. I can actually do with grabbing, whoops, not jungle slab, we'll need that in a bit anyway, a spruce slab. So with the spruce slab, what we can do is leave 2 blocks from the back, and we go to the 3rd one. So there's 2 blocks here, 1, 2, and then we get a spruce slab just on the upper piece there. That's part of the deck. There really isn't any interior in this. It's just chests. You can get 3 chests in it, which is pretty good, but yeah, there's nothing else. So that's the lowest part of the actual deck itself. We're then going to leave a block, and then we're going to have a stripped dark oak wood. So that's what we're going to have there. That's going to make the mast, but that will then set us all up correctly for the next bit. Then the last bit, guys, oak slab. We're going to have an oak slab right on the side of this stair that you've got here, there, and 1 there, like that. That is it, guys, for layer number 2. Okay, so for layer number 3, what we're going to do, place a dark oak plank block directly on top of the upside down stair that you've got here. Then you can have an upside down dark oak stair, and then a dark oak stair either side of that upside down as well, like that. Behind this, we're going to have 2 jungle planks, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to have 4 jungle slabs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, like that. With our spruce slabs, what we're going to do is we're going to have a spruce slab on the lower here and then an upper here like that. Then with our oak slabs, we're going to have a lower slab on the side here, then an upper slab here. So it's just stepping up and around to get to a point. That's all that's really happening here. And we can also grab a crimson fence and just place this on the bottom of the one that we did last time. That's the one that we're talking about. Cool. Also going to need a composter. Whack that on top of where we've got the mast. That will be the nice bit where it's all tied up and stuff. We'll do the mast last as well as the sails, but that will then set us all up for that bit. So getting onto the back, we're going to have a jungle plank block behind each of those two. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 dark oak planks. And then right at the back, we're going to have 3 dark oak stairs going across the back like that, just to make the little end bit. Then for detail, we're going to need our oak slabs. And on the back, we're just going to have them on the upper here, just on these 2 sides. We're actually going to go over this bit as well, so we might as well just plonk that in because that's done. On the side here, we're going to go on the upper, then lower, then upper, then lower. So it just alternates between those. Upper, lower, like that. Nice and simple, really. And then for the actual deck here, we're going to have a lower here, and then the rest of them, these 2, are going to be uppers. Technically, actually, you get more than a couple chests in here. I just haven't really utilised the space. Oh, it's because it's underneath the grindstone. But yeah, put in a grindstone as well. Why not? We might as well do might as well do the back of this at least. So we're going to need a load of random materials. What we're going to actually need: jungle slab, jungle stairs, oak trapdoor, note block. We're also going to need jungle trapdoor as well. Yeah, that'll do. So with the note block, these are going to be either side. These are our fancy block here. We're going to have a jungle slab down the bottom here. We have a jungle slab over the top of it as well. On the top of this, we're going to have a jungle trapdoor. I think I had the metal bit pointing in. That sounds like something I do. Apparently it is. And then we're going to have oak trapdoors on the sides of those. Just on each of those 2 sides. Then we're going to have a jungle stair, and then a jungle slab either side of that. But yes, you could potentially put another secret chest or something there if you wanted to. I'll put the chests in now because it's nice and easy. All I've done is I've split it into having one which has a spruce trapdoor, which is the one at the back here. And then underneath that, all I've done is just put in a chest. I don't think we can put a chest there. No, we can't. So that's the reason I can't do anything there. If you did want to do something similar around here, feel free. You know, have one in here. Ooh. That's definitely different. But yeah, knock yourself down. And then you've got some other secret chests as well. You can put in another 2 chests. There we go. A little bit of a secret thing. And even one there, and then you can delete that one, I guess. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Whatever you want. So yeah, that's what we've got in there. On the front side of it, we've got 2 chests here, just like that. I mean, you could, if you wanted to, of course, double chest it. So that you can just click on it once and you get to it. And for that one, I've put in an oak trapdoor as if it's like the hold. But yeah, it's up to you guys what you want to do with that, really. So let me see if I can just have a look at this and just do it. I think we can. So just where we've got the 2 jungle blocks, we're going to have a slab. And then we're going to have the jungle stair right next to those 2. What we're going to have right here forwards is going to be an oak slab just coming forwards from those 2 points like that. We can put a crimson fence on each of those 2 there. And then with our spruce slab, we're just going to have a lower one here and then an upper one here, like that. We'll finish off the other ones. I mean, you can put the one over there, I guess. We'll finish off the rest of them going forwards. Well, I might as well do it now because I can count it. So I'm going to go forwards with 3 more of those. So 1, 2, 3, and ignore the ones being deleted. There you go. So 3 more of that. It'll get you to your box. So you should have from this crimson one, if you count the one next to it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 3 past this this bit of an oak slab thing going on there. That's absolutely fine. Cool. Right, so the next bit we'll get onto then, guys, is the mast, and then we'll get onto the sail. So for the mast, what we're going to do is grab your stripped dark oak wood, and what we're going to do here is on top of the composter, we're going to go up with 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then put another composter on top, and go forwards with a composter. Then we're going to have 5 blocks on top of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then next we're going to have granite wall, which is the closest we've got to like a wood wall, I guess. So put 2 of those on top, and then have 2 spruce fences on top of that. Now what we're going to do is, I always find it easy to do it from here, but from the bowsprit, that's this front part here, put an oak fence on there, and then we're going to go back and up, and we'll delete one of them in a sec. Once we get all the way, it's just you've got to walk something up, so then delete the bottom one out of those. Oh, apparently my clicking is terrible today. I have done a lot of tutorials. I think this is the 9th I've recorded in a row for it, so I'm not surprised. Right, okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to need some spruce stairs, and we're going to start 1 block above the composter. We're going to have a spruce stair here, and we're going to go forwards and down. I'm also going to have one going back as well. Then we're going to move to the side and down like that, and then there's going to be 3 of those in total. And then to the side here, we're going to be up. 1, 2, 3, like that. So you end up getting that all angled out, just like that. Then with our oak fence on top here, we're going to go 1, 2, 2, and 3. Don't go on the side there, but just go 3 down. Then 1 on the back. And this is going to be 4 in total, so you've already got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then do the same again, 1 on the back. Then 2, 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Now what we're going to do is underneath this, put a spruce slab and go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then to the sides here, we're going to go in 1 towards the mast and down 1 in terms of the slab. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4 as well. It's part of the bottom part of it. So there we go. So that gives you the frame. So now it's the sails. So my one here is of course tied up. So what I tend to do is go with these ones, go behind it, unless you can't. So if you can't, then don't, not surprisingly. So you might go to like here, for example. And then what we want to try and do is have a thicker part of it somewhere. Whether that's like there, for example. Not like that, that looks weird with the pattern going on. Something like that if you wanted it tied up. So it looks like you've got most of the sail in the middle part of it, but it's actually tied in two main points. That will give you the tied up version of the sail. That is of course what I've got over there. If you want to do a full sail, well, we start with pretty much the same kind of point there. We've got those, but we need to, make it move out. So what I usually do is on this side, and this is where organics comes in, usually have like this side goes all the way to there, and that kind of isn't really changing. But what I have got to do is get this point to this point. So that one's not too bad. Have that just moving out. And we want to try and make it where these are kind of joined up, but then go out. So like down here, for example, we might have that go to there. And these ones around here. And then maybe push this out as well. So you try and make it so they end up with a really nice thing going on. Now this is where it gets tricky, but we can put that in there, move that back to there, and maybe move that to there, and then there we go. I can see that nice square bit. And then eventually you end up with something that looks kind of like this, and you are semi-happy with it, or just happy with it. So I'm actually just happy with that. So what I was trying to do, again, frame out this side here, you get the bottom kind of sorted, and then you're trying to make almost like these little circles going on where you've got the wind pushing against the sail. That's what we're trying to do. It doesn't have to be perfect, and in fact it really shouldn't be that perfect. Like for me, this bit annoys me right here, but if I push that in, that looks worse. You can see this like direct line, whereas that breaks up the line for me. Same with here as well. I could potentially move this forwards and put that in there. That would also look okay. But then this block here annoys me, so then I take that out. So like you can keep going, and no matter what, you won't get it that perfect. Though actually I'm pretty happy with that now. That's pretty good for me. You can also put a sail on the front. I wouldn't though with this one because it's so small. You won't be able to really push it out and pull it back in again. The only way you'll be able to do it is if you kind of really have it come out and then just stop. But I would just keep it like that. But guys, the only other thing we can do for this is the minor details that I've got. Because I've got mine as a fishing ship, I've got a barrel and some cobwebs around. Feel free to also, with those chests, switch them out for a barrel. There's no real reason why not, but there we go, you can put a barrel in there. And I'm going to have some of these hanging off. So we should be able to get him hanging off of that. Some cobwebs hanging off of these sides, because these are not cobwebs. These are fishing nets. So for me, they are fishing nets. So that will do it for me. I'm pretty happy with that now. It's all looking pretty good. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.